Time for 10 questions brought to you by Tamarind Optical and joined by second-year Eagles forward Logan Camp. Logan, who's the best player to use when you play NHL 21?
I heard that McKinnon's pretty nice.
That makes sense. I figured he has a high rating. Last year we talked about your best school subject. What's your least favorite subject?
It has to be English by far.
Why is that?
Just not a huge fan. I like the written rules. English is a lot of interpretation.
Very true. Your time playing hockey, any level, who's the toughest defenseman you've had to play against?
I would have to say Adam McCormick last year in practice was really hard. It was really hard to play against him. And then playing against him in Bathurst, he's a really solid defenseman.
That's a good answer. It was just on the Q's Team of the Week. What is a normal time to go to bed?
I would love to go to bed at 9 or 9:30 every night, but it's usually more around 10:30 schoolwork.
So you must be a morning person then.
No, I like to sleep as long as I can. If I'm up early, then it's fine, but as long as I get to bed decently early.
He just likes a lot of sleep. That's fair. What is your favorite sport to watch other than hockey?
Basketball, by far. Love to watch basketball.
Did you get a chance to watch much of the playoffs?
Pretty much watched every playoff game.
What is the best item on the menu at Lick-a-Chick?
Their fried chicken, by far.
I think a lot of people around Cape Breton would agree with that. For those that don't know, Logan has family ties.
Not even a question. Yeah, exactly.
So that is very specific to you. I know you mentioned you follow basketball. Don't know if you're a baseball guy, but for those listening, we're recording this just before the World Series. So, Logan, who is going to win the World Series, and how many games is it going to take?
To be honest, I only know that I think it's the Dodgers are playing, and I don't know who they are playing. Let's go Dodgers in 5.
They're playing the Rays. If you found yourself in a street fight, hopefully that doesn't happen, and you have to pick a vegetable to use as a weapon, what vegetable is it going to be?
Ooh, vegetable.
Kind of limiting your options here, but we'll see what you come up with.
I feel like a cucumber. Maybe beat someone off with a cucumber. That might be the best bet. It's the only thing that's popping into my head right now.
I think you're right. There's a little bit of weight behind that.
It'd have to be like a big one, though.
No, absolutely. We like to ask trivia questions to the guys about themselves. You came to the Eagles from Baie-Comeau. Who was the last team you played against as a member of the Baie-Comeau Drakkar?
It would have been the Halifax Mooseheads. Halifax or Charlottetown?
It is Charlottetown, so you knew it was obviously a maritime trip.
It was the maritime trip was the last games that I played. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Last one for part 1 before this interview. The last thing you looked up on Google.
I was looking up translations for Macbeth today in my English class.
Very good callback to the earlier part of the interview. We know Logan's doing his schoolwork, so that's good to know. That's part 1 of 10 questions with Logan Camp. You're listening to the intermission of McDonald Auto Hub, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.